New year, doing it up. How'd it go today? Take it away.
You know, I've been training a lot, and I was definitely expecting to do well, and you know, obviously I came in with the intentions to win, and you know, make that splash that I did back in 2012, and you know, that is the last time I have won a race, and you know, it feels good to be back. It really does. You know, be back on the podium and be back on everybody's radar. And you know, I'm sure there'll be some talk. The guys usually like to say, "Can he do it again?" And most of the guys want to bet against me. And you know, that stuff just fires me up. So when I get on KTM Talk tonight, and whenever I read it, you know, I'm going to be pumped. You know, when these guys start saying I'll never be up there again, come on, guys, bring it, because all it is fuel for my fire. So you know, I'm happy to see it, and you know, it definitely fueled the flame this weekend. I got on and read some different talk going on, and you know, I like reading that stuff going into the weekend, and you know, I'm glad I was able to pull through with the win, and I'm just really hoping we can do a replay of 2012. I just you know, right now I think I needed a little bit more seat time. We spent a lot of time working on the bikes, and I haven't got to ride quite as much as I wanted to. I've spent a lot of time on the bike, but you know, when I do get to spend time on the bike, we're going over and testing things, trying out some new stuff, and you know, I think that definitely played into the win today. But you know, I think it's just gonna take a little bit more time, and I'm hoping to make a few less mistakes whenever it comes down to the next race. You know, I made a lot of costly mistakes today, and test 4 I wadded myself up pretty good, and I knew that I had the lead. So going into 5 and 6, I was like, you know, it's time to back it down and watch the mistakes, and you know, keep rolling in the right direction, and that's kind of what I did. And you know, it was a close race. You know, everybody was right there within 20-30 seconds, the top 5 of us. So you know, it was definitely a good race, and you know, it was a good win, and I'm glad that this is the way that we started off the 2015 season. It's definitely great doing my own team, and you know, being back with a lot of the sponsors that I've worked with. You know, back in 2012, you know, when I did get all the championships, I was with a lot of the guys that I'm able to work with now, and you know, I'm really happy being able to choose the guys that I'm working with, and you know, I'm happy being able to choose everything on the bike, every part, everything that makes me feel comfy. And you know, right now I think we've got the best looking bikes on the pro pits. You know, me and Trevor, and we've spent a lot of time getting there. And you know, I would have to say, just on the enduro bikes alone, we've spent over 120 hours in the last 2 weeks just trying to build them ready to race. You know, we're just taking out bolts just to relock tight them and put them back in, and you know, just spending a lot of time just making sure there was no careless mistakes made coming into today's race. And you know, I think it definitely paid off. Our bikes were on point. You know, the riders were comfy, happy. We spent a lot of time together. Trevor's been down training hard, and we've put in a lot of work this off season. You know, trying to show all the guys that that we are something to be messed with. And you know, I think we're gonna take this and move forward into the next race, hopefully with a little bit more motivation, and knowing which way we need to go with the bikes. And you know, like I said, since it is the first year doing this team deal, a lot of stuff I wasn't really comfy on, that can be tweaked and can be changed. You know, I think everything's working towards the right direction. It's just going to take a little bit more time, and you know, a few more races to get under our belt.